Still ahead, a Bay Area organization trying to tackle the great garbage patch in the Pacific Ocean. What the founder says is the biggest problem. A Sausalito nonprofit wants to do something about the Great Pacific Garbage Patch.
They want to track the trash with satellites. KPIX 5's Susie Steimel on their ambitious plans to do that. Susie?
Very ambitious indeed, and we've got some really great pictures of those for you as well. The group just returned from a month at sea where they collected more than 40 tons of trash, and thanks to their GPS tracking devices, they are learning more about how all of this plastic accumulates and, of course, how to try to get rid of it.
You may have heard of the Great Pacific Garbage Patch, the massive accumulation of plastic floating in the Pacific Ocean between California and Hawaii.
It's much bigger than a patch.
It's often said to be twice the size of the state of Texas or 3 times the size of France. But Mary Crowley has been out there and says it's much more expansive because the plastic keeps moving around.
But I've heard people describe the entire area as being about the size of the continental U.S.
Mary works with Oceans Voyages Institute in Sausalito. The group regularly takes trips to clean up the plastic pollution that's turned into an island in the Pacific. She says one of the biggest contributors to the trash is what's called ghost netting. That's when nets that have been left or lost by fishermen pick up plastic and grow while out to sea. Essentially, they keep fishing.
They collect fish, they collect plastics, so they're very deadly to whales and porpoises, sea turtles, fish. They kill reefs and smother them when they wash against them.
Her team is pulling out as many ghost nets as it can. This past month, they collected more than 40 tons of plastic. The ones they didn't have room for are being tracked with GPS so that they can watch where the patch goes so they can keep going back.
And it's all about our plastic trash in the ocean and what it's doing to the ocean and what we can do as part of the solution.
The majority of the trash collected will be turned into energy at H-Power in Hawaii. The Institute also gave a few tons of that plastic to artists at the University of Hawaii. The goal, of course, is to make sure that none of this ever goes back into the ocean. You can watch the full interview with Mary Crowley. It is on our website, kpix.com. Alan.